Hello there, how is it going? I'm here today playing Chronicle RuneScape Legends. It's a free-to-play game on Steam that recently came out, and it has a lot to do with trading cards, so very similar in theme to Hearthstone, but the mechanics I've heard are actually a bit different, so I'm going to give it a look and let you get a general feel for what's going on in the game. Now, one thing that is a pet peeve of mine early on, I have two monitors that I'm running both on 1080p, and whenever I launch it, it doesn't matter which monitor is selected, monitor 1 or monitor 2, it will always load up on monitor 2 if I launch it in full screen, which means that to get it to move over to monitor 1, first I have to move it to windowed mode, and then move the window over to my first monitor, and then switch back to full screen, which is a great inconvenience in my opinion because I have a main screen. It is monitor 1. I like playing on it. Everything, all my peripherals are set up to use monitor 1, and yet with the game launching on monitor 2 all the time, I'm forced to go around that, and yeah, it's something that I don't want to deal with. Another thing that I noticed right from the start is that I had to move the quality down to low. I have a GTX 970 and I couldn't keep 60 frames a second at high while recording, so yeah. Anyway, this is the tutorial and I'm just gonna run through it once and see what this is about. So we're learning about the cards. Creature cards have attack and health stats. I imagine the attack is the little flame and the health is the heart. Now, I've never actually played RuneScape, so I don't know any of the world's history or anything like that. This is a gold reward. Creatures drop rewards when defeated. Great. Because support cards use gold. Interesting. This is a base attack reward. Support cards drop rewards after the gold cost has been paid. Yeah, I'm probably going to botch this. This is a health reward. It's a health reward. Okay, apparently the icons on the bottom of the card actually apply to your bank of health. These are your Legends stats. Okay, so it's like my Legends health. And of course, my rival has Legend stats. This is your hand of cards, obviously. Play all the cards onto the board by clicking on them. Do I play them all at the same time? One thing that I've never really cared for in tutorials is when they simply lecture you and don't explain how to, or don't demonstrate, I should say, how to do anything. I find it takes longer for me to actually learn the game doing that. I would rather have you demonstrate what the mechanic is you just described to me. I find it easier to pick up the game when it's running like that. So I'm gonna play a card on the board, I guess. Right there we have one. Okay, that's basically all there is to it. Looking good, press play to begin the adventure. So apparently this was before the actual game had even begun. I got to select, well, I didn't get to select the cards, but I think normally you would select those cards. Your legend encounters cards in the order you placed them. Creatures die when they have 0 health. How much damage your legend does each hit in combat. Right down there. Ah, yes. But if not defeated, creatures hit back for this amount of damage. So here's the thing that's different about this game compared to classics like Hearthstone that have sort of popularized collectible card games on PC. If not defeated, the creature hits back for this amount of damage. Your legend, if your legend ever has 0 health, or yeah, whatever, Z, you lose. Okay. Creatures drop rewards when defeated. The amount of gold your legend has collected. I've collected 1 so far, and most legends cannot have more than 30 health. Okay, so it would appear I'm at my max health already, and I lost some right there, but that's how it goes. Your support cards use gold your legend has collected, so I hope he's gonna help me because, okay, yeah, I don't have to fight him. Taking my gold and then fighting him would definitely not be attractive. Collecting that base attack reward has increased your legend's damage in combat. Health rewards heal your legend. Still waiting for that. Okay, yes, so the game can last up to 5 chapters. You'll notice I'm never actually fighting my opponent, I'm fighting the cards I put down, which I've heard is one significant difference. Okay, I've got a new card, Armored Zombie Dead. This is an armor reward. Mischievous Imp. I get to draw a card, I guess, if I run into him. I got 3 cards. 3 cards are drawn at the start of each chapter after the first. So the first chapter you get 4 cards, and chapters after that, I guess you get 3. A maximum of 10 cards can be in your hand. Okay, let's do this. To complete this chapter, you must place 3 cards before continuing. Okay, right. So the order that I click them to place them down will be the order I encounter them, it would appear. So there's definitely some strategy to be dealt with there. Effects generally happen after a card has been encountered. So I get to draw a card, but apparently I can't play that until next time. And you'll see my opponent is moving along with me, albeit on a different trajectory. Well, I shouldn't say trajectory, a different path, same trajectory. Armor protects your legend's health from damage. There is no maximum amount of honor. And this dude apparently healed me. Your rival encounters their own cards. Yes. So as you can see, I guess they're killing the Flappy Bird. Well, she is anyway. I'm not doing a whole lot at all. Wizards tournament. I just can't today. My words are not forming themselves as they should. Apparently this is equipment card. Weapon rewards help make legends stronger in combat. Probably want to play that one first then. I mean, play all the cards onto the board by clicking on them. Right. Apparently I can't play this. I don't have enough gold. Okay, so cards cost gold, and you use your gold. But that's interesting. You would think enemies... These all remove my weapon, so yeah. I guess they give me gold as a consequence of that. Apparently not a whole lot of enemies in this deck. Duel tournament. Well, this is really my only option. Since I don't have enough... I can play this? Okay, I can play that. I didn't think I had enough gold to play it, but apparently after I've played these 2 cards, the game automatically senses I will have enough gold to encounter this at the time, or when the time comes. So yeah, remove my weapon, give me some gold. So you're also going to be paying attention to what cards your opponent will be fighting, because it will give you some indicator of what you probably will have to go up against at the end. I've heard that, you know, how the armor, it said something about armor, apparently my armor went down. I've heard that at the very end of this trail, both heroes end up fighting each other, so. Weapons have 2 numbers, attack and durability. Apparently I took some damage there. And moving on to chapter 4. Now, I've never chosen any of my deck yet. None of these cards. Choose 3 cards to play. Unused cards carry over to the next chapter. Alright, so it appears I can play more than 3 cards. Okay, I wish they'd get rid of that because I can't. I guess it's just a skeleton warrior. Which one do I want to put down first? This one's going to deal me a lot of damage. Deals 4 damage to rival. Okay, just for the heck of it. Let's play that one first, followed by the skeleton, and then we can heal, I think. Yes, we'll use this card to heal. And this one apparently I won't have enough gold by the time that I would reach it. So we're not going to play that one. but I'm gonna fight the troll. Weapon durability decreases each time a legend attacks. Right, makes sense. So down to 2 durability there. Actually, I'm not really taking a whole lot of damage though, probably because of the weapon. Increases my attack power. So I spent 2 gold, got 7 health. Didn't make any sense to do that, to be honest, because yeah, I just lost health there, so probably a bad idea. Now I haven't noticed if health carries over from chapter to chapter, unfortunately. But we're moving on to the next chapter. Apparently it does, yes, because my health is currently at 25, and according to what we read, well, what I read at the beginning, you can't have much more than 30. So this is the final chapter. Apparently after this we actually square off, and I need to click a card. Right away they don't select the cards, so you gotta click them once before you can click, or before you can select them. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but deal 4 damage to rival. That sounds good. Barbarian Warrior, 2 out of 3. See, I'm not sure what the 2 out of 3 means. Does that mean it has a weapon? We're gonna play that. You know, maybe can I take this back? Yes, you can actually take the cards back. I think first I'm going to play the armor, so that way I don't take as much damage from these characters. And this one, once again, I don't have enough gold to play it, but I will after I put one of these down. So I'm gonna put the Troll Chuckler down, and I still don't have enough gold to play it in, interestingly enough, because I would, okay, because I spend 1 gold, I'm gonna have to play both of these, and there now I will have 4 gold to play that card. So that's going at the very end. So right off, I got my armor back, 5 of it, not too shabby, and this one should deal 4 damage to my rival, like so. Currently slightly ahead in terms of hit points. And that was a 1 hit. Unfortunately now she's going to encounter a hero that removes 3 points, so now I'm actually 3 below. If both legends are still alive at the end of the 5th chapter, then a final fight decides the winner. So really it's like, well, good thing I have some armor there. I was gonna say though, it's like a PvP in the sense that you're fighting against the environment. There's not, I should say PvE, obviously. It was inevitable because it was a tutorial. But let's press onwards. So I think we got the basic gist of how the game works. Now we get to look at some of the menus here. Obviously, since this is a free-to-play game, much like Hearthstone, the Jagex will be making money off of it by trying to sell you cards and whatnot. So play against other players, my Chronicle stats and customization. Dungeoneering is unlocked at level 15, so apparently there is leveling going on. Premium ingots are spent in the store. Copper coins are also spent in the store. What do we have down here? Daily quests. Complete quests to gain copper coins. They have a friends tab. Well, I wonder here's my Chronicle. I want to customize my own deck. Okay, are there any cards? Yeah, there's a fair bit to read through there, so I'm just going to go back and we're going to fight against solo play. Oh, so apparently face off against other players. This is just casual, solo play, and ranked, but you can't use ranked until level 5, so we're just going to do solo play maybe. Just might as well do casual, why not? So here we have the characters. I played the Raptor, the tank before, so let's try the mage instead. Okay. Right. The coin flip. I get a card apparently for that, for playing second. And select the cards to be replaced. No idea what that means, but we're just going to select a couple and then confirm it. Those look like the repeated ones, so this is what we have now. I'm not sure if there's a turn time limit or what. I'm looking, but apparently I don't see one, obviously, right off the bat. May move his weapon. Probably want to play that one last. Discard one random card. Still looking. Apparently there is no actual timer here. I wasn't being all that strategic, obviously. And apparently the opponent is free to take as much time as they want, which doesn't really seem to fit with the theme of this game, being that it was mostly about a predetermined amount of time, because the game can't just go on and on forever. Once you run out of health, you're done. Or once you run to the last stage, you're done. So there is a time thing up here. This is 4:16, but it never advances as far as I'm aware, which is rather strange. White wolf. I get to draw 2 cards, but I took 2 damage. I figured at this point in the game there really is not a whole lot of concern about hit points yet, but I've almost lost 1/3 of them, so maybe I should be a bit more careful about that in the future. Right, I hope we have a healing card here. Okay, we get 3 cards every turn, or every level, and you get to choose them. I just got the I am ready, so apparently my opponent has finished selecting their card. He moves to, we're gonna go with that. I mean, might as well end this early if it's gonna end early. Let's see how this turns out. And I've got a couple of Steam trophies already. The Mage and the Student. So now I'm not sure how much damage I'm dealing. I'm dealing 3, okay, so I should be able to take the skeleton apart, yes, without taking any damage, which is good. Maybe this Barbarian Warrior as well. Oh, this guy is not doing so good. He actually lost 3 health. I think he's dead, yeah. He actually killed himself on his own minions. So challenge is completed. Attack. A butcher, apparently. So I got 75 of those bronze coins, trophies, and apparently if I get 2 more victories, I'll get a reward. So collect all that. Let's go on. I didn't know it was going to be that easy, to be honest. And I've reached another level, which means I get a card in Feeble. Discard 1 random card, remove. So I add that to the collection, and here's another card. I know there are different types of cards. I really haven't been paying attention to how many there are. There are equipment cards, there are event cards, I think. And there go my skills a bit. So apparently each character in the game also can level up. So if we go back here, I would just want to see if I can actually, my collection, store my packs. Maybe it is in play. And now I have 75 copper coins, which apparently I can spend in the store. So let's see what's available, if anything's available for 75 copper coins. These all look quite premium. 1,000 copper coins will get me 1 basic booster pack. And so apparently all you can really buy for copper coins are the 1 basic booster pack, and that's going to cost you 1,000. So I can't buy anything right now. But I think that's pretty much it. If we were looking for a general impression of Chronicle or RuneScape Legends, that's pretty much what you're going to be doing. That's what the gameplay is like. Overall, I think it's a nice twist on a classic formula. The fact that you don't actually have to directly fight your opponent if they make enough bad decisions, or if they get dealt a bad deck to begin with, definitely adds a nice twist to a formula that it's been tried, and it's getting a little tired, I think, at this point. So it's nice to see that, you know, they're trying something new, and I applaud them for that. And I hope it really turns out to be a decent game. So far, what I've seen, it looks pretty good, aside from that small nitpick where the game launches on my second monitor instead of my first, regardless of the settings. That could obviously and hopefully will be tweaked sometime in the future. So anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.